terrific win against Championship opponents today.
Yeah, it was. I think it's the whole pre-season is about recreating a new squad, but with new personnel, new characters, new ability sets. But we haven't gone away from our fundamentals, and today was an opportunity for the players to showcase that they've picked up and understand and believe in the fundamentals that we're going to put in place. And again, so yes, there's lots of pleasing. There's still things that we need to work on, and there's still things that we can improve on. But overall, for a first competitive game, you'd say very well done to the changing room because of some of the fundamentals we did very well.
Talking about some of the individuals, Harry Smith seemed very keen to take that penalty. He grabbed the ball away from Ryan Watson and scored the penalty. It shows good commitment, and he seemed to, would it be fair to say he improved after that? That seemed to boost his confidence scoring that goal.
Yeah, I thought I was playing against arguably three big, strong, physical competitors, and he knows that he had to go and compete with all three of them, and I thought he did it well. Led the line, gave us a focal point, and again, I've got to say Harry is a player that's understanding the fundamentals within his role of what we've been working on with him. And again, he's a threat, he's a competitor, he brings people into play, as he did with the third goal. I think it was the second or third goal. Again, I still think there's more to come from Harry Smith as well.
And defensively, you've got a completely new central defensive threesome, but they seem to be settling in very well.
Well, again, we do a lot of work on fundamentals, and it's something that the players are attentive, and that's why we have the meetings. Well, I have the meetings with the players when I'm bringing them in, so they get a clear indication of what's going to be expected of them. Hey, at times we're brave because we go 3v3, 2v2, sometimes 1v1, but the players have got to understand that's how we play. Because if you're a defender, be able to defend 1v1. It's an art and it's a craft. The players are understanding their requirements and what's needed, and the application has been very good. And then again, they're respecting the fundamentals of the game. And again, once the fundamentals are in place, then we can go not so much turn the page, but then we can be a little bit more creative when we get into the final third. So I thought today we had opportunities when we entered the final third when our final ball could have been a little bit better, a better selection of passes. But ultimately, as a foundation, very pleasing.
And a competitive debut for your new signing from Cardiff, Ricky Curle. He seemed to put himself around. He seemed to really enjoy himself out there this afternoon.
Yeah, again, there's more to come from Ricky, but I've got to say his application, his attitude, and his willingness to work. Exemplary. I like his character, I like his hunger, I like his desire to take on board information and that willingness to work. He's got to make mistakes, but I don't mind that because you make your mistakes trying to do the right thing, you can forgive that. But again, he's bought into what we're trying to create, which is massively important.
And how important in terms of the season to come was today's win? It's a good starting point, isn't it, for the league battles to come over the next few weeks?
Well, again, I think players have set their standards today with not only with the performance but the application and the understanding of what we're about. We're not going to drift too far away from what we call our fundamentals. Obviously, what we try and do is the longer you're embedded at a football club, you try and improve the personnel that you've got working with you, and you get that with better understanding. And again, obviously, you get better understanding and better buy-in when you get results. But ultimately, we know the fundamentals are in place to give us a good foundation.
And we thought right at the end there you might be giving a debut to Ethan Johnston. The youngster was getting ready. Were you going to bring him on and then you changed your mind, or what went on there? He seemed to be stripping off, getting ready for action, or was that not the case?
Yeah, just a change of plan, change of mindset for myself. I'm not going to apologise. I make decisions, and if I think it's going to be, if I see another option, then I'll take it.
And same question I asked you this time last week, Keith. You've got a week before the league season starts. Can we expect to see some more action in the transfer market? One or two new additions to the squad? Anything close that you can tell me about?
Yeah, it's an ongoing process. Again, a lot of supporters would notice that Callum Morton joined Lincoln. Again, a player that we've been monitoring very closely, offered money for. We were competing with the ability to take him on loan, matching anybody's finances that anybody else was prepared to take. But again, he's a West Brom player, and West Brom, in their opinion, said his next development was to go to a different footballing environment.
I don't want to put words in your mouth, but are you disappointed? Because he got on well with you. He was terrific here for the Cobbers last season. I'm sure a lot of the fans were hoping he'd come back for another bite of the Cobbers cherry.
Yeah, and again, I think I spoke to Callum a few times. Callum was happy to and would have been happy to come back in because of the progression that he had here. He was made to feel very welcome, not only by the changing room and the staff and the players, but also by the supporters. And again, Callum's respectful of the fact that he signed a long-term commitment to West Brom, and they see his next step and next development going elsewhere. And I've got to say, not only from myself, but from everybody at the football club, we do sincerely wish Callum well in his progress and his development, apart from when he plays us.
Absolutely. Final one, MK Dons away in the league trophy on Tuesday. You were missing a raft of players today through injury. Any of those likely to be back in action for either Tuesday or next Saturday? Nicky Adams, Sam Hoskins among those sidelined. Yeah,
again, it's one of those we will address that tomorrow when the players are in with Nacho, and again we'll have a roll call on Monday morning, and then we format a team to go and play and compete and represent the football club on Tuesday.
Okay, thanks for your time, Keith. Thank you.